Aries. Hey, I hope you guys are all doing amazing. Sorry if my voice is a little raspy. I went to see Carrie Underwood on Saturday and my voice is still a little messed up. I wish I had recorded the reading for Carrie Underwood, but I didn't want to leave you guys out or wait too long because I wanted you to get your reading in. So let's get you guys reading started. Second, let's give this one more shot. Okay. Go. All right, Aries. Let's pull you guys some cards. The Nine of Cups, Strength, the Four of Swords, the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you have made some really significant changes in what you're doing with yourself. I feel like it has to do with your job, like your work, your business, something like that, and just your identity in general. I feel like there's been a shift in the way you see yourself and the way others see you, and I feel like you're starting to feel more proud of your decisions that you've made and the direction that you've gone in. You also have the Strength card. So that has taken a lot of strength and I feel like a lot of patience. I feel like patience and strength go hand in hand, and I feel like that's something that you guys have had to really work on is your patience lately. Not that all of you are impatient, not that even some of you are impatient, but this has taken a certain level of patience to make it through this time, and especially the last like 6 to 7 months. I feel like you guys have had things kind of slow down and you've just kind of had to like re-go over everything for yourselves. You also have the Four of Swords. I feel like at this time a lot of you are kind of tired, like I feel like as the sun is traveling through Pisces, that like the first like 2/3 of the month, I feel like you guys are going to be kind of tired. Ooh, happy birthday, by the way, for all you first deacon Aries. I am one of them. I'm March 22nd, so you know, the first deacon Aries, you guys are the spark of the zodiac, so you guys really have a lot of energy. You also have the Emperor here. This is a very powerful card in a very powerful position. And for me, the Emperor represents Aries energy very well. This is strong. This is independent. This is like go-getter energy. And I feel like a lot of you are really embodying this energy at this time. You also have the Queen of Swords. I feel like a lot of you have had to cut some people out of your lives recently. Maybe or people were just falling away that weren't matching up with your energy and the energy that you carry within you now. Like you're a different person, and you know, the other people might not match up to that anymore. So I feel like people have been falling away. You also have the Knight of Wands here. And with this card, I feel like, again, you guys are really, I feel like you're doubling down this month on like your goal, your dream, whatever this is that you're working towards, that you do feel incredibly proud of yourself for, which you definitely should. Ten of Wands. I feel like a lot of you took on a larger burden than you probably had to, but you did it for really good reasons, I'm sure, and probably to support the people in your lives that you care for. You also have the Hangman. I feel like some of you have like intuitively understood that you needed to have a new perspective on things in order to get a different outcome with what you're going towards. And, you know, with this Hangman energy, I feel like it's giving you like a kind of a little bit of a beginner mind in what you're moving towards. Like you do see yourself differently, and I feel like there's more inspiration that comes in with your, like at different times of the day. It's weird. Maybe like when you're in the shower or something, or like you just get certain times of the day where you feel more inspired. I get that feeling with that card. I also have the Page of Swords. I feel like a lot of you have something you want to communicate, like you want to get out into the world, but maybe you've been a little hesitant to do that, and you've just been kind of holding that back. But I feel like that's something that you need to kind of work through. Ace of Wands, yeah. I definitely feel like that's something that you're working through, and that's something that you're moving past, and you have the strength and the courage to be able to go forward with this. You know, so there's that spark there. That's that clarity that it isn't the Ace of Swords, but the Ace of Wands to me feels like another card of clarity for you guys. The Hermit. You have the Hermit and the Hangman in this reading. I feel like with the Hermit and the Hangman, you guys have really had to dig pretty deep to kind of get through this time of stagnation that you guys were in. I feel like things are starting to move again, but I feel like you all have this, like, it's like this fire, like this inspired burning within to create something new for yourself, to roll something out that, you know, I feel like you understand that the world really needs at this time that would benefit others. So yeah, I feel like you're making a decision. You're making a choice to really roll this out and kind of go all in. All right, let me pull you guys some cards from the Light Seers card deck. Again, sorry if my voice is kind of raspy. I was woo-wooing a lot at a concert on Saturday, which was amazing. Oh my God, Carrie Underwood is amazing in concert, just in case anyone's wondering. Okay, let me give this one more shuffle, and let's pull you guys some more cards, just to get some more clarification on what's going on for you guys in the month of March 2023. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is ultimately what you want to get to. I feel like you had to take like you wanted to take more of a lead role in your life with your finances, but that does require like a certain level of waiting at this time. I feel like there were things that you had to go over, but I do feel like ultimately this is what you were moving towards. You also have the Ten of Wands. You have the Ten of Wands twice. Yeah, you guys, you were taking on way too much for others, I feel like, and you weren't really honoring your own dreams and the things that you wanted. You were making your life about helping. I mean, it's not wrong to help others, but when you sacrifice yourself in order to help others and you forget about yourself, you're telling the universe that you don't matter, but you do matter. You definitely matter. And Temperance. You're understanding the balance within yourself that needs to be there, the balance of like self-care as opposed to helping others. And I really feel like you're getting into the flow of everything that maybe felt like it was out of reach for some time. You have the Ace of Wands twice. Yeah, I feel like what you're doing right now, what you're moving towards, that's really something that you're meant to move towards. This is like part of your destiny, okay? And sometimes we can get a little scared of our destiny and like back off, like back up a little bit because it's unfamiliar. Like especially if it's something new that we're doing, something big, something that feels big. You also have the Sun. The Sun shines a spotlight on you, and I feel like the spotlight is on a lot of you at this time. Like you're really putting your face out there, you're putting your work out there. You have the Ten of Swords. The way you may have created things in the past, I feel like took way too much out of you. I feel like with this Ten of Swords that you're understanding a different way to create things in your life without having to deplete yourself so much. I feel like so much depletion that you guys are leaving behind. Strength. You have strength twice. Yeah, you guys have incredible strength right now. You have an incredible amount of strength and drive just to go for what you feel that you need to go for. Ace of Cups. You also have a certain amount of love for yourself and understanding that you're now starting to point at yourself, which you should have this whole time, but you know, everything happens in its divine order. So don't beat yourself up about it, and opportunities that you're supposed to have will keep showing up for you any way they can if there's something that's destined for you. So you haven't missed out on anything. Like, you don't need to fear that you missed out on anything. I do feel like a lot of you are on the right path. I do feel that you like feel really inspired down this path. I'm going to pull you guys some cards from an oracle deck just to see if the universe has any more advice for Aries, March 2023. Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. Yeah, I feel like you guys are seeing patterns that you have within yourself. Like I feel like it's mental patterns and the patterns of, you know, how you've taken care of others as opposed to have taken care of yourself. It's okay to take care of others, but you have to make sure you're taking care of yourself. This Ace of Cups is definitely telling me that you guys have learned that. Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. I feel like you guys have been on a divine detour the last 7 months, and that is something that absolutely needed to happen. You know, there was a certain level of patience that was definitely needed in that time, but I feel like you guys rose to that occasion, and you're nearing the end of Mars retro. Well, Mars is came out of shadow, I believe, or it's coming out of shadow, like in February, and it's moving out of its shadow territory, so it's going to be moving forward completely. You also have the Parrot Spirit. Watch your words. You know what? This has been coming up a lot. I do feel like the words that we speak and the thoughts that we think do create more than we are told or believe. So I feel like watching your words around, like what you're working on, what you're working towards, basically any area in life, I feel like just kind of being more mindful of what you're saying, because thoughts and words do create things, okay? And with that information, you guys are more able to create something even more fantastic, okay? All right, Aries, this looks like an amazing reading for March. Again, happy birthday to all you first stick and Aries out there. I'm right there with you. I really feel like this is going to be a great month for you guys, and I will see you guys all again soon, okay? Bye.